Ta-da! Also forgot to mention, Chris got a haircut, so he's allowed back on the channel. My head is freezing.
Hey, all work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper.
So as you may or may not know, about 6 months ago we took on the lease for this building that I'm stood in, and since then we have done nothing in here. So I think it's about time we sort it out. Now, a large part of what we do at Dropworks is screen printing. We obviously print all of our clothes. I don't know if anyone knows this or not, I assume you do, but we actually print all of our own clothes. So we do the designs, printing, packaging, all that stuff. So the idea of this unit is actually to be a screen printing unit. Now, obviously we can't help ourselves and like to build these cars and things as part of what the brand is. So we're basically going to go half of the room as a shop and screen printing area in one, a clean room, if you will. And then the other half will be where we build these stupid project cars. So I came across these, they're like refrigerated panels. They were in the backyard of the unit when we first got the unit, and I spent about a year thinking, God, I wish I could steal them, but I thought, good citizen, you know, won't steal off our landlord. And then I came in one morning and he was actually putting them all on a skip, so it turns out we could have had them the whole time. Now, we only managed to get a few out of the unit. We got, I think, about 6 of them, but they are already insulated. So I'm going to move them. They're currently in an L shape. We're going to move them as a straight wall down this side. Hang on, I'll go around it, it'll make more sense. So we're going to build a wall straight down this side, all the way to that end, then put a roof on. Now, in true Dropworks fashion, we're doing this on a budget, so it's not going to be the prettiest thing structure-wise, it's going to be cheap, but we're then going to put this whole wall, I want to do, in rusty corrugated sheets, patinaed sheets, with a couple of garage doors in there. So from the outside it'll look like a rusty old shed, and then obviously inside it'll be all nice and, you know, jazzy. So first things first, I'm going to move these wall sheets because I then need to clean kind of the rest of the room. So I'll start moving the wall sheets to get an idea of where that wall's going, because we also have a winter drop and I've got a print for low-down transporters as well for the end of this month. So I need to get all that stuff back up and working, as well as getting on with work in here. So to start with, I'm going to move that wall. So it's the next day now, and I have assembled this section of wall. Now I've changed the plans a little bit. I think I'm going to put the door in the middle rather than at one end, so I need to move them to, those sheets need to go that end, and then I will build up whatever else is needed in between them to put the doors and that in out of probably box section. So what I have to do is obviously move the Navara and my old camper van and things, and this pile here, I need to sort all that stuff out to go on that rack, but I'll do that now off camera because no one needs to see a time lapse of me moving stuff. And then hopefully we can actually start getting somewhere, because I need to move the Navara chassis as well, because that will soon be getting worked on. Like I say, I've also got to print the clothes, and that's the main income of Dropworks, so I have to get that all sorted. But it's a bit of a weird video, but it will get better. Probably. Update time. It's freezing, but all the stuff from the floor is now on the rack. Now all of that stuff will be moved at some point, and I'll probably get rid of the racking, but for now that's on there. The chassis is now here, and the body we have just moved over about 3 or 4 foot, so that line of that wall is now clear. But what I have done is unearthed more of my crap. So that was a camper van back I made for the old yellow truck, and used once to go to Cornwall, and then sold the truck. I've also got, just quickly looking, I've got the wheels off the truck, I've got the wings off my Beetle. I mean, the Beetle isn't even here, so I don't know why I have the wings here. But again, it's a bit boring, this stuff, but it will start getting exciting in a moment, I'm sure. So I'm going to dig through now. I think the best plan is to move the Austin stuff and everything that's messy here neatly into that corner, and then I can move the stuff out of here into that corner and carry on building this room, because then I need to actually organise all of this stuff that's in the room so we can get on with some printing and stuff, which I will be doing next week, I guess. In case you're wondering why I've kept all the Austin stuff, is these jacks. If you watch the video from the start, they are a not self-jacking, it's a jacking system. So there's a little can that goes under the bonnet, which is a bit like a trolley jack, and you basically set that to front, rear or all, and you jack it up and you can lift the car off the floor. Now I thought it'd be cool to put them back on, but hadn't had the chance. So that's the reason, in my head for some reason, rather than just taking them off, I've decided to keep the whole axles here. But, alright, jazzy little thing. So, that's why all the axles are still here. The engine's here because I want to make stuff out of it. I want to make like a nice lamp out of that lovely carb, because I like to give myself more work when I'm already busy. But, back to moving.
All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for wherever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in arrogant, but left out in a stretcher. The comparison, y'all know y'all couldn't replicate it. Chilling in the desert, I'm good under pressure. Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found. This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles. On the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down. That's the crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout. Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found. Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles. On the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down. That's the crown on me, wear it proud. Oh, they was talking about all work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey.
So, I'm going to interrupt the boring workshop content for some boring golf content. I have just been and picked up a new wheel, because this one, I don't know if I've shown this before, but it's more of a square than a wheel now, a circle. So, I just went and picked this one up from local. It's only 50 quid, so I'm going to steal the barrel off this one and the face of this one and the tyre to make a good enough wheel that I can actually run 4 of the same wheels, and then I can actually fit the coilovers and stuff. Now, you've moved the WD-40. I made sure I worked out where that was first so I didn't look silly. There you go. Thank you. What I'm going to do, because these are notorious wheels for snapping bolts, so I'm going to yam a bit of that in each of the holes.
And still snap them anyway.
And still snap them, yeah. So, this is quite a wasteful way of doing this, but in the hole. I'll leave that for the length of a cup of tea, and then we'll try and undo them and see what happens. Also forgot to mention, Chris got a haircut, so he's allowed back on the channel.
My head is freezing.
These bolts all came out all right, but I'm pretty sure this one's actually been out before. Chris, bring a hammer. Not a hammer, a hammer. Give that a hammer. I think the wheel's buckled around the face. Alright. That one.
It's no bueno.
That one's easy. This one is the one I think we're going to snap the bolts on, because they've never been out. So, watch me be sad from that direction. The bolts actually all came out, which I did not expect. But that doesn't mean the thread hadn't come out with them. Some of them are a little questionable. But Chris, hammer. Hammer. MC hammer. That's it. I just need you. I just realised as well, I put my fingers through them holes when I held that last one.
Smart.
That could have gone real bad. Ta-da!
Bit of matte polish should be good.
Look,
Done.
she's now a wheel. But I need to take the rest of this powder coat off and run the sand around there. Give it a bit of a polish. So, well, actually, if I want to match the other ones, I should curve it really. But give that a polish and regroup imminently. Imminent. Ta-da! I got that built up. That's only lightly polished because this is the state of the other ones that are on the car. So I don't want to make that one like mirror polished because they're only going to come up so good, but polished the badge as well, which made a massive difference. So that one's ready to go on, got the tyre on. I've got to do the lip on that and put the tyre back on that. And then they can go on the car. Two of them are already on the car, so they'll go back on. And then actually I'll be able to fit the coilovers and everything else I bought, because I can't do that at the moment because the wheels hit the arches. But little workshop update. So I think the last clip I was still cleaning, which I'm still doing, but this wall is now coming along, and I've taken this, what used to be here, down. They're there at the moment, and I'm just weighing up the roof. So all I'm doing for the roof, because I'm money saving expert, is I'm going to run this box section we got across, and then I think like down, I'll make a frame sort of up and across, and then I'll get Kingspan, cheap Kingspan insulation sheets and just lay them on top and then paint the whole thing. Now it might look terrible, but it might be all right, and it just insulated, because obviously they're big refrigerated sheets, so they're about 4-inch thick with insulation. So if I have that insulated in the roof, this little top bit of wall will be insulated, and these breeze blocks do actually have insulation the other side of them. So then it will be an insulated room. It's going to go, it'll go all the way down this side, and this side will be kind of like a little bit of an office and shop, more so to just sort of get good pictures displaying products and stuff, and just a nice little area. The print and stuff, that'll all be in one room, because I thought it would be quite cool to have kind of, just one big room with everything functional in it. So I will be carrying on with this in the background. I will keep, if you want to see it, let me know in the comments, and I'll keep updating how this is getting on. I'm hoping to have it done pretty quick, because I've got to paint a vehicle in here, so I need to obviously get this stuff all closed off to stop the overspray, because your white t-shirts will then be covered in whatever colour dust I happen to be painting at the time. And then once I've done that, we'll actually get on with sorting the rest of the workshop out, so we can get on with the Navara and all these builds. But this is not the end of this video. It is now Friday night, and I have got to take the Austin to I'm going to take the Austin to a car meet tomorrow. So I need to go home in a bit and actually fix it, because it's sat out in the rain for 3 or 4 weeks now, which is my fault, but I want to be able to use it when I want to use it, so it's been at home. And it's got very wet inside, which has then made it really damp inside the whole thing. And when I turned it on the other day to go and get some petrol in it, it actually popped the digital dash, because I think it was damp. So I've had a dehumidifier in there for like 4 days now, and it's definitely drier in there, but I don't know if the dash works or not. So hopefully I have a dash tomorrow. I'm going to go put it on the radiator, I think. If not, I'll just guess how fast I'm going. It'll be all right. But yeah, I think I'll leave this camera here probably, and take the little vlog style camera, and I'll get some nice clips and stuff of the cars there. It's a lot of classic stuff, and I'll film the journey there, etc. But yeah, I think I'll do it on the little camera. So if I do, the audio will be slightly different to what this is, and you know, that'll be all right. We'll go for a ride. But yeah, Friday night now, so I will see you in the morning, which will be in about 3 seconds your time. Good morning. So, little update. Freya made me wake up before the sun even woke up, so fuming about that. I'm in the car. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear this. I don't even know if I'm going to make it, but quick update while I'm on a private road. This is my dash now. It's just white, and these are my windscreen wipers. If I twist this one with my hand really slowly, it almost wipes something. So, it's raining. I'm having a great time, but I forgot how fun this car is. Right. I will report back in if I make it. See you in a bit. Update, we've made it. No heating at this time of the year is horrible, but apart from getting rained on inside a little bit, it's not that bad. I'm now on the airfield, so technically this is legal filming. But let's have a look at what turns up in the rain. So it's proper shit weather, but we made it. I've now been put in charge of taking entry photos, and I can't take photos, so this should be amusing, but it doesn't mean I get to park. Oh no, I've left it lifted up. How embarrassing. Hang on, where's my keys? Yes. But I will, I've got both cameras with me, so I'll take pictures on this one, and I'll try and film some stuff coming in with the other one, if anyone comes. It might just be boats at this rate, but we're here for it. Nice day out in the car. The photos are not going well. I'll add some in. They have gone so bad, but I don't claim to be a photographer, and I don't know how to photograph moving stuff. So I can't even hold the other camera to get video because I've got to hold an umbrella because it's raining. Why did I go?
Yeah, legend status, ask about the name. I've been putting in work, collecting, fuck the fame. Up in the stat while they watching the 10 in the game. Either you in it or just a critic, man, we ain't the same. I'm focused on making this history into my top 5. List is listing me. I never got an L on pass, this ain't no breeze. I had to make the workout last, the bill of steam is different degrees. And know I do this here with the ease, it never been easy. Slim, just keep one up the sleeve. I saw a few that had to pass it, succumb to the greed. But I keep forward here, the goal is near this song. It's more for ears that know what's still to come. I walked inside to find no weapon form. Then looked inside the eye, withstood the storm. But I know temptation waits for years and all. It's a lot of money on the line for this. If we get everybody jumping in the crowd. My partner said he probably put somebody in the ground for this. We used to talk about it, but I leave it now. Now I need $100,000 for my confidence. $100,000 for my confidence. Look, everybody got prices and other vices. I took a chance through the dices and got a nice hit. Was on the clock with security running the night shift. And then I got a DM of some changing your life shit. Then I wait for it and then I pray for it. I just be hoping it ain't tain't what I paid for it. They say you never be as pure as your first form, and sights never be as clear as you first saw them. That's why I'm elevating and constantly meditating. Gotta keep my mind right, not waiting on hindsight. I never sacrifice the art for the limelight. And no surround with who only show the highlights. I spent 20-some years in the twilight, and I swear look a whole lot like the spotlight. Really, it's a lot of money on the line for this. If we get everybody jumping in the crowd. My partner said he probably put somebody in the ground for this. We used to talk about it, but I leave it now. Now I need $100,000.
What is this parking?
It's your bad parking, mate.
It looks straight that side. I think the car's not straight, is it?
Crashed into it.
I gotta take the camera in because my doors don't lock.
Zero. It's not camera though. You have to put it in camera mode.
Yeah.
They've got it up, but it's not on the app. Oh, okay. Oh, it's there.
Why doesn't it work?
Huh? Yeah, I don't mind. I can order it. Have you already ordered?
I've just ordered, yeah. It's like I never saw that you didn't have a phone
Am
in
I?
your hand.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh.
I don't think I have paper that recently.
It's other people's poo tend to get on me now. I don't like kids.
It's a great time that I'm already filming.
Yeah. Are you already
I thought you was gonna go.
Yeah. No, I haven't pooped as well.
We found Chris's van behind the hedge. He's managed to match the paint colour and the livery. Compared to this one, look. So, we made it back successfully. It was a nice day out. There's a few bits I need to do on the car because it is not a wet weather car currently. I mean, the floors are slightly damp. It's basically raining on me, but it was a lovely day out and I do love this car. Now, this video's been a little bit different to your normal car building things. I didn't actually put a video out last week, which I felt a bit, well, I did feel bad. But I didn't really have anything to film. I didn't think I'd have anything that you lot would want to watch. But then I realised, well, maybe you're interested in just what we get up to. So that was the idea of this video. As soon as we can, we'll be building cars and stuff again. Let me know in the comments if you've enjoyed this or if it's been absolute crap and you're not interested. Now, also let me know if you want to know more about the t-shirt printing and that sort of side of it as well, because obviously I can film what we do every day, it's just whether you lot want to watch it. But from me and everyone else you've seen in the video, thank you for watching. If you like, comment, subscribe, buy a t-shirt, it all helps. You know, one day we'll be building good stuff we can give away, and I still keep thinking about giving this car away, but I think I just like it too much, even though as I'm sat here I'm getting rained on. So thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for